Hey guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to be showing you what your alternative is for INSTALLOUS. For those of you guys that do not know, Hackulous, the company that ran INSTALLOUS, the app where you could get free apps from the App Store for absolutely free. If your device was jailbroken, they are shutting down, they're closing their doors forever. But fear not, there is a way that you can still get your App Store apps for absolutely free of charge, and it is still available for all jailbroken devices. Alright, we're just going to go into Cydia in a moment here, and we're going to show you this app. The app is called vShare, and let Cydia load for a moment. You're going to need to add a new source to your source list if you want to get this app. So let's go into Manage and then Sources. And the source you're going to want, I'm going to just scroll down to it for a moment here. It is called Repo Cydia, and I'll highlight it right there. There it is. It's called Repo Cydia, repocydia.com / and let's go back to it. There it is. It has a whole bunch of different apps in it, a whole bunch of cracked apps that you would usually have to pay for, so that's a very nice thing to have. And let's just go ahead and type it in. So we would hit edit and then add http://repocydia.com. Of course, I'm not going to type it in there because I already have it, so we'll just hit cancel there. And then done. And let's go ahead and go and search for the app we're going to be searching for. Again, you'll search vShare, that's V-S-H, oh, not D, S-H-A-R-E. It'll say vShare / app VV. And that is the right app. If you go into it for a second, it clearly states at the bottom that it is the prime alternative for INSTALLOUS. There it is, alternative INSTALLOUS apps, because Cydia is definitely aware that INSTALLOUS is out of business, so they're trying to give you the best support that you can if you want to get your free apps. And of course, where I hit modify, you would hit install and then go ahead and install that app. Those of you that are veterans of jailbroken iPhones, you already know all this. So let's go to the vShare app for a moment, since I already have it downloaded. One thing you're going to notice right off the bat, the Chinese or Japanese or whatever language that is, not all the apps are in Chinese. You can see there's some Chinese to start off there, but a majority of the apps that you are going to want are going to be available in English. And one thing you're also going to notice right when you get into the vShare app is that the display is much smoother and the design much cleaner than the INSTALLOUS app. You can see me sliding along. It has a much more App Store type of feel to it when you're going through the app and you're scrolling down and going through the vShare app. So it's definitely more user-friendly in that aspect. Go ahead and go into categories. There's all sorts of games. Then there's all other apps too, lifestyle, book, education, all sorts of different apps that you can download. There's the download panel for apps that you are currently downloading. I'm going through this very slowly, going through every single little detail so you guys know what's up. Again, the Chinese again. Let's say I want Angry Birds. I'm going to show you a demonstration of a download Angry Birds. Oh, I already have Angry Birds. So let's scroll down and find a different app. Here's another thing that's really nice about the vShare app is that you know how in INSTALLOUS where you would have to hit install, then you'd have to put in your little code to make sure you're not a robot, then you'd have to wait 30 seconds, then you start installing. Here's a really nice thing about Angry Birds, or vShare rather. When I want to download Angry Birds, say Seasons, all I have to do is hit install, and then I'm installing. Right there, that's all you have to do. It somehow does everything else automatically for you. I think it's very nice. Definitely, without a doubt, the nicest part about the vShare experience. Now you can see nothing, no percentage yet. This is the drawback to vShare. In my opinion, at least, I don't know what your experience will end up being, but the downloads on vShare are much slower than the INSTALLOUS downloads. Not much slower, but they're definitely noticeably slower than the INSTALLOUS downloads. As you can see, the download is not working very well, so I'm just going to try and see if I can get it going real quick. Get something downloaded for you guys to see. You can see you can update all of your apps that you have. It shows all the apps that you have, whether you download them from INSTALLOUS or not INSTALLOUS, from vShare or the App Store. And Angry Bird still isn't working. Oh, it says source may changed, and tries to get you to restart it. That'll happen sometimes, not a lot. And that's something else you'll notice with the language of the vShare app. A lot of the pronunciation isn't right because it's translating from Chinese to English. Let's try Angry Birds Rio, see if that'll download for me. Hopefully we'll be able to get this to download. It's not working right now. Let's show you something else. If you go into more, you can look at all your settings and whatnot for the vShare app. You can set it so that it'll automatically install after downloading, which is something INSTALLOUS didn't do. You can have your phone vibrate after it installs, which is a really nice improvement. As far as design and everything goes, I think it's a big improvement over INSTALLOUS actually, except for the actual download times, which for me at least have been a lot slower. You can change the language again. Chinese is not is used a lot in this app. And there you go. Angry Birds Rio is now downloading. Slowly but surely. I'll probably just fast forward through this download if I do end up downloading the whole thing, or maybe I'll just delete it, because you guys don't need to see me download the entire app. But yeah, it's basically the same format as install. So I download the app and then it will end up installing on its own, because I have that set to install automatically. And I am just going to, and you can see there I have it set to vibrate after I install the app and install automatically. And yeah, guys, that is the VShare app. I think it is definitely just as good, if not better, than INSTALLOUS. And I think you guys should have no trouble getting your App Store apps for absolutely free. This has been Mr. NedTech signing off.